Water. It's the most fundamental element of life on Earth. For farmers, it's the very lifeblood of our food. But what happens when that lifeblood runs thin? From the almonds in your snack to the cotton in your clothes, every product has a hidden story of water. Today, that story is reaching a critical point. We're facing a global paradox. To feed a growing population, we need more water, but our sources are running dry. This is the challenge of agricultural water scarcity, and its solution will define the future of our food. Let's understand the scale. Agriculture is the world's biggest water user, accounting for a staggering 70% of all freshwater withdrawals. That's water taken from rivers, lakes, and aquifers. At the same time, an estimated 4 billion people, that's half the planet, already live in regions facing severe water scarcity for at least 1 month every year. This isn't a distant future problem, it's happening now, and the pressure is mounting. To feed a population expected to reach nearly 10 billion by 2050, estimates suggest we may need to increase agricultural water withdrawals by 15%. The question is, where will that water come from? The crisis has two faces. First, physical scarcity. There's simply not enough water to meet demand. A key driver is the overpumping of underground water, or groundwater. In fact, 40% of global agricultural production relies on unsustainable groundwater extraction. We are literally mining water faster than nature can replenish it, draining ancient aquifers that won't refill in our lifetime. The second phase is economic scarcity. Here the water may exist, but communities lack the infrastructure, the pipes, pumps, and reservoirs to access and distribute it cleanly and efficiently. This is a crisis of inequality, where the availability of water is determined not by nature, but by investment and access to technology. The impact of water scarcity is a domino effect. It starts with unpredictable crop failures. Farmers can't plan, harvests shrink. This leads directly to increased regional food insecurity and hunger. Local shortages trigger volatile price spikes in staple foods, which can spark socioeconomic hardship and even instability. It's a chain reaction that begins in the field and ends at the family dinner table, often hitting the poorest communities the hardest. While this is a global issue, the front lines are clear. Major agricultural powerhouses like India and northern China face extreme pressure from overpumped groundwater. Arid regions like the American Southwest, the Mediterranean, and the Middle East are battling chronic drought, where water demand perpetually outstrips supply. Across much of Africa, economic scarcity is the dominant challenge, where potential water exists, but the systems to deliver it to farms are lacking. These regions are the canaries in the coal mine for our global water food system. The situation is serious but not hopeless. Around the world, farmers, scientists, and engineers are innovating. The strategy is more crop per drop. High-tech irrigation. Using soil moisture sensors and smart systems can reduce water use by up to 30%. Applying water only when and where plants need it. Low-tech genius. Simple drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to plant roots, minimizing waste and can double water efficiency. Recycling every drop. Nations like Israel are global leaders, recycling nearly 90% of their wastewater and using it to provide about a quarter of all agricultural water. System redesign. Aquaponic systems, which combine fish farming and plant growing, can slash water consumption by 90% compared to traditional farming. Healing the land. Regenerative agriculture using cover crops, no-till farming, and compost focuses on soil health. Healthy soil acts like a sponge, dramatically improving water retention and drought resilience. So, is a thirsty harvest our inevitable future? Not if we choose to innovate. The path forward isn't about finding more water. It's about rethinking how we use every single drop. It's a combination of adopting smart technology, reviving ancient wisdom like soil care, and making serious investments in fair and efficient water infrastructure. The water that grows our food is a shared global resource. Managing it wisely is perhaps the most crucial agricultural challenge of our time. By supporting sustainable practices and efficient technologies, we can work towards a future where farms are not just productive, but resilient, ensuring food security for generations to come. This is a complex issue with local solutions. What innovative water-saving practices have you seen? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more deep dives into the forces shaping our food, subscribe to The Farm Report.